Good morning, Fiber friends. It is Thursday, December 5th. It is day 5 of Vlogmas. Today is a travel day for me. My husband's aunt and uncle, I've been trying really hard to say aunt and uncle, but I just grew up saying aunt and uncle. So anyways, the aunt and the uncle are gonna pick me up and we're gonna go to breakfast. And then I don't know where I go from there. I fly home later this afternoon, so I have a little bit of time between breakfast and the airport. Somebody commented on one of my regular full-length vlogs about a yarn shop in Scottsdale, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to get there, which is a bummer, but that's okay. I certainly have enough yarn to go through. Yesterday was great. I went to dinner with a bunch of new friends. There's a lot of folks at this conference. I think I knew maybe 3 or 4 people coming into it and sat at a dinner table full of folks that I had never met before. And they all are patient advocates. And so we had that kind of passion and connection. So dinner was great, delicious food. I had that fun espresso martini that you saw as the last shot from day 4. And it had matcha cold foam on top. It was a fun treat for sure. Definitely need some coffee after having a little bit of a late night. All right, let's open day 5 of my Through the Wardrobe Advent. The colorway today is Meeting Mr. Tumnus. That's the fawn from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Lucy's friend. I'm thinking maybe browns with white, so maybe still that white base, but then transitioning to browns. I know he wears a scarf, and the scarf is maybe red. I can't remember. I'll put in footage of the photo from the book that I took before I left. Oh, this is gorgeous. It is so wintry. Okay, so totally wrong, but I'm totally happy that I was wrong. Creams with purples and yellows. There's a little bit of brown. Oh wow. I can't wait to see this knit up. This is gorgeous. Okay. I'm up to date. So here's days 1, 2, 3, 4 of my Woolens and Nosh. It's pretty. And then I did start this morning on day 5, which is this coral. When I watched the video that I talked about yesterday, when I realized I was a ding-dong and was knitting it wrong, I learned that the colorway inspiration was like a 50s, 60s Christmas cocktail party, and it's so perfect for this mid-century hotel. So I'm gonna try and get a shot today with some cool mid-century background and do a static post on Instagram, because I haven't posted on Instagram in a while. I've been so focused on Vlogmas, right? Okay, and here's an update on my Sweet Shop blanket. I am a little behind, but I have so much travel time today. I have my long flight from Phoenix to Minneapolis, time at the airport, so plenty of time to do the main color, which is again the sandness. I'm not gonna say it, cardamom, with then the new color today. But you can see the difference in the 4 colorways. They're similar, right? The same base, but this one was Jadis and it has a lot of blue in it. I really like knitting this. Would very much recommend. I'm curious now, so there's step-by-step instructions for kind of the 4, like your main block square and setting that up, and then you follow that as your base for the rest of the pattern. So I'm curious to see just how the first one goes, but I think it'll be just fine. It's really well written. I still need to weave in my ends, which I'll do at some point because I don't want to save them all for the end, because we all know how that is. What a chore. Actually, I find weaving in ends very calming. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna get coffee because the hotel coffee ain't it. And then I'm gonna pack and get ready for breakfast. Hello, I'm on my walk. Scottsdale's pretty. I liked seeing all the different plants. Anywho, last year for VLOGMAS, I tried to get 30 minutes of movement every day. Whether, wasn't to just like burn calories or PR, but just to move my body because I feel better, I sleep better, my brain is happier. So I'm gonna try and do that again. Successfully accomplished it the first, second, and then technically yesterday, the fourth, I did. It's hard with travel, but I tried to like walk as much in the airport as I could during the downtime. So, I'm gonna do what I can do, and I'm gonna be kind to myself when I haven't. But I just know I felt better when I moved my body, especially because I have such a long flight ahead of me. So I have my coffee. I'm gonna just look at some really cool places. I mean, like, look at this. What a cool. It's a cool apartment building that looks so different from anything in Minnesota. So I'm gonna walk and look around. I got a gift bag from the gal who organized the panel, which is so sweet. So I thought I'd open it with you. First of all, we love a gingerbread moment. The corresponding tissue paper. I see these details. Okay. C's candies, a box of chocolates. I'll never say no to chocolate. These are my favorite. So I use the Grace and Stella, the gold ones. These are the illuminating eye masks for dull under eyes, which I feel like I definitely have after traveling yesterday. I'm gonna put these in the fridge and wear them tomorrow morning to depuff and waken my eyes up. So I'm excited for that. Okay, we have a perfume mist. Step into Rio's garden by the sea with notes of Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and ocean air. I like it. It's very light, which is good. And then goat milk lotion, which is always a favorite for me. It is Stargazer Lily. Open her up. So, okay, let's be real. I have terrible anxiety. I talk about this on the regular podcast. I haven't talked about it on VLOGMAS yet. Terrible anxiety. And my anxiety shows up often by picking my nails. So I don't bite my nails, but I pick at the skin. And I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. My husband will have to grab my hands. I do it all the time. If you're with me in person, you'll notice me doing it. So I never get my nails done because the manicurists are always like, ouch, that looks painful. And I'm like, I'm not choosing to do this. I guess I am, but anyhow. So I love a good hand cream, hand salve, something to just really try to moisturize and deter, I suppose. This smells delicious. It's very light, very clean. This is gonna go in the knitting bag. Minnesota. Feels so nice to be back, though it is cold, which is fine. So you saw I did end up going to the yarn store. I went to the Tempe Yarn and Fiber. I was at breakfast with my aunt and uncle, and they're like, okay, time to take you to the yarn store. It was really special. So I'll show you some of the goodies I got. So my uncle got a bag from the store, and then he stuffed it full of stickers. He's like, every sticker they had, I got for you, which is like so sweet. There's nothing quite like being spoiled by your family. I don't know. So let's see. So a couple stickers unique to the store. Here comes Sam. People who say I'm hard to shop for must not know where to buy yarn. True words. She believed she could, so she did. This was a indie dyer that was featured at the store. Crazy Knit Lady. Love. No problema. I'm going to save this for my cousin. And then this one. I love this one. Life is short. Buy more yarn. So that was fun. I also purchased a skein of yarn from, I just looked at Chris to see if he's sitting on my couch next to me. Unfazed, which is great. I purchased a skein of Superglo because, yeah, isn't it green? Look how green that is. I don't know if the was like surprise. Anyways, here it is. It is pistachio fluff, super soft, 90% merino, 10% nylon, 437 yards. I just had to do the green. And then I got two more things. It's Lemon Lady. It's a keychain. And you clip it to the inside of your project bag or purse, and you can clip your stitch markers, the star. I'm a sucker for this, any sort of like 90s daisy smiley face. Can you stop moving around, please? Causing distractions. Anyways, that was me talking to my dog. And then I got a giveaway for you all. I don't know when I'll do it, or maybe I'll keep it for the Sweater Weather Knit Together. But this was so Lisa Frank, and I loved it. So it's another one of the clips. You clip it on the inside, and then it has all these stitch markers. So a gummy bear, a star, a smiley face, a little disco ball, a peace sign. And what I thought was neat about this is that the stitch marker can either be used as either a progress keeper, or it has the stitch marker loop. So I thought this would be fun for the vlogcast. Stay tuned. More to come. All right, I'm gonna edit this episode, day 5, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I'm just glad to be home. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.